Welcome back to video. In today's video, we're going to play skylines, and today's video, we're going to be doing a speed build. But, just there, that was basically what the finished parking lot looks like. We do end up finishing it in this episode, but, there is still 2 more parking lot spaces I do need to put in. And then we're going to, expand our theme park and then also build a big cemetery, so that's why we can deal with our death problem in our city. But, first, we're going to start with the theme park, obviously. And so I immediately start by expanding it and then putting in 2 plazas. And then I put in this little custom plaza area for food. And then I put in some games. So this way people can have some fun. And then I did explore it just to make sure that I had the game machines alright. I didn't like how it looked. And then I went and looked at it again. And then liked the look of that. And so then I immediately expanded over here. And then I put in some game units. And then I put in a restroom thing, and then we were able to get that second to last parking space in, so now we're just down to 1 more. And then I did start placing down some park signs around. And then I put in some games over here too. And then some different carts, and I put in 3 tables, so that can be a little bit more of a plaza area. And then I do have to just obviously keep making a day, which is a bit annoying. And then I did put in some of the game booths. Some park info, which I didn't like it then, which I did get a souvenir shop for it, but that's fine. It would make more sense for realism just to have that, although it doesn't have the color scheme. But that's fine. And then I basically just had the whole little game booths down in this one little area. And then over here, I put in some more game booths, and then so this way people, realistically, you could just cut through them, but just had that, and then, so in the game, people would cut through them, but I just like the look of it. And then we did get 2 stars on this, so I placed it on a piggy train there, just a little family coaster, and then I put in some spinning cups, and then another piggy train. And then I obviously just added on to our path here, and then we just went along and then added in a restaurant, then another little souvenir shop, just because the closest souvenir shop is pretty far, and then I put in some restrooms. And then I did just shove down some carousels and teacups, so this way we could get the attractiveness up, which we do end up getting the attractiveness to where it was done. But we didn't get the amount of visitors, which I do get up to the next level. But that's all off camera, so we won't be able to work on that, but in the next episode we will. And then I start replacing some of our low density buildings with high density, because after looking at some more pictures of Allentown, I did realize that in Amish cities there are some small little high-rise buildings, so I just put on a high-rise band throughout the whole entire city. And then I did expand just that little bit. And then we get to work on our cemetery here, and so after flying around to decide where I wanted to put it, I decided on this little place here, which then I immediately decided that this was way too small, and then I placed our first little cemetery here. I do end up having 3 cemetery buildings, which obviously will be all good. And then I did place in a little side road for crematoriums once we get them done, and then I did put in a nice curve into there. Then some fences all along the border of our graveyard. And then I did put in the roads. And then I just put in fences all along. Smooth out the land a bit more along there. Which I did end up just getting rid of all the zoning there by putting in a fence. And I completed it off basically, and I just spammed down a whole load of trees just to make it look all nice. And then that little cutoff road, or not cutoff road, but where it comes off the main road, that's going to have crematoriums on it. In this clip we didn't get crematoriums unlocked, but I did end up getting them unlocked off camera, so we'll be getting that all dealt with. And then there was a bit of power issue, so I did just do the earthquake detection thing trick. And then basically just then worked on getting all of our cemeteries emptied. And then so we could get rid of those extra ones I placed on just deal with death problem. And then I did expand our monorail route. So now it will go into our theme park, which I did have two bus lines going in there. One from our hub, which I did originally just have one big line that went from the hub, and then to our mini bus hub. And then also to where the last end stop for the monorail is. The monorail goes straight into there. Anyone who wants it basically became useless because anyone who wants to go from the minibus hub can just walk about a block to get onto the monorail. And then the monorail obviously starts at the intercity station or the intercity hub. So the intercity bus route basically was useless. I mean, it was already getting a little ridership, which a whole lot of people come here. Which I mean, because we don't have the recent DLCs with the carports and the different car parking lots, we had to use the old-fashioned way of doing it, which was with the Green Cities DLC buildings. So the game sees it as a huge commercial area. What I mean huge, a huge one, just because of all of those parking lots. So also a whole lot of people are going there. So when I looked at it, there was about 60 to 100 people that got off the monorail, just that one stop. And then obviously that did extend it by a bit, so I got rid of those bus lines just because they became obsolete. But that'll be it for this episode. If you have enjoyed this, make sure to like and subscribe. And I do hope that you've enjoyed. But yeah, basically that's what we did for this episode. I do hope to see you in the next one. And I mean, we did just have to add in some more services. So that's basically just me placing them down in here. But that'll be it. So, bye!